Good day everyone. Myself Anagha Anish. So today I'll be presenting a few information or I'll be sharing a few information on the topic phishing. I hope it is a term which is very familiar to you all. So what is phishing? So phishing is a form of online fraud. We can call it simply it as an online fraud in which the hacker attempt to get your private information, which can be the credit card details or the passwords or bank account data or whatsoever. So this is usually done by sending false emails, okay, or messages that appear to be from a trusted source. For example, like from the bank or any well-known websites. Okay, so we usually get such emails. I hope we have encountered with such situations in our daily life also. So what the hackers aim is to convince us by sending from a trusted organization or websites we used to get okay, it is from that only. So such information thus we are giving that has been leaked can be used later as a fraudster. Okay, so when we talk about the definition, we talked an overview of a phishing. So in general, we can call phishing as a type of cyber attack. And when we talk about the etiology or the term meaning, phishing, it got its name from fish, which means fish only, F-I-S-H. Okay, here we are using PHI, but the term derived from the actual meaning fish because it is a common phenomenon to put bait for the fish to get trapped, right? So likewise, phishing works also because the hacker put a bait and we used to take that. So it is an unethical way to dupe the user or victim to click on the harmful sites, right? And these make us the victim to lose the datas like password, credit card, say like our social media passwords, all those things. Okay, the attacker might use this information to further target the user. Okay, by impersonating the user and cause data theft, all those things can happen. So the most common type of phishing attack happens through email, right? And other things we'll be discussing later. So now we'll just see what is this phishing tactics and techniques. So phishing attacks utilizes various tactics including social engineering and urgency to deceive victims into providing sensitive information, highlighting the need for vigilance and education to recognize the thwart these malicious attempts. So the technique and tactics changes or get updated each time. Okay, so we'll move on to the next. So now we'll see the common types of phishing attack. As I have mentioned, email phishing is the most common type of phishing attack. So what it is? Email phishing remains the most common attack method where attackers impersonate trusted entities to trick victims into revealing sensitive information through deceptive emails and malicious links. So we'll get an email stating we are from so and so. When you click, just provide these details, you will get these things. For example, usually you have won a lottery, all those things will be coming, right? All those things can be considered as email phishing overview. Then we have wishing and smishing insights. So wishing means related to voice call. We can connect like that. And smishing means SMS. So we for voice call and wishing for voice call and smishing for SMS. So wishing and smishing utilizes voice calls and SMS messages respectively to manipulate victims into providing personal data, often employing urgency and impersonation of legitimate organization. That means we will get a call from a person that may be the hacker. He'll be stating that I am so and so from, so for example, for so and so bank, we need to update your KYC for the what for your something related things they will say, and they will ask you to provide the details. So not only emails, this victim for phishing attack can be those people who are not often using email also. For example, we have certain group of aged people who don't check these emails and all, but they also become victim by these voice calls as well as SMS in the sense text messages. So we'll get you have won the lottery, this our lucky draw, all those things. So by clicking those links, our details get leaked as well as voice call stating so and so. So those people, if they are not aware about the phishing attack, they will think that okay, this person is calling from the reputed organization. And this also, in another scenario, we can tell we won't trust the original person or the entrusted person. If they also call, we'll feel that that person is not the real one, it's also hacker. So the society have that problem also due to these hackers. Then we have spear phishing specifics. So what it is? So spear phishing targets individuals with personalized messages, okay, leveraging social engineering tactics to increase credibility and success rate, often focusing on high profile targets within organization. So within an organization, these mails or messages will be received for high profile targets. And we have one more concept called as whaling. So what is this whaling? Whaling is just like spear phishing, okay? But the main target is the head of the CEO of the company, like for example, CEO, CFO, etc. So a pressurized email will be sent to these people, and the executive are in a hurry so that they don't have much time to think, right? So therefore, they fall as a prey. So this is there are few also, and these are the few examples for the common types of phishing attacks. So next we have recognizing phishing attempts. Okay, we need to recognize that, right? So the first one is importance of awareness. Continuous education on phishing tactic is essential for individuals and organization to effectively identify and respond to potential threat. So if we are not aware that there is something happening like phishing attempt or phishing attack, there is a concept like that, we won't be aware of these things. And if we are not aware, what we will do, either someone we get a wishing or email or whatever it is, we used to provide the data. So it is very important to have awareness and continuous education that these are the tactics followed by the hackers that should be there. Then we have indicators of deception. That is, familiarity with common signs of phishing such as generic greetings and suspicious links enhances the ability to detect fraudulent communication. So what does that means? When we are getting frequently such messages, we get a familiarity, no? We can identify certain common things that is followed by the hacker. So we should be able to detect that fraudulent communications. Then we have reporting mechanism. So establishing clear procedure for reporting phishing attempt encourages proactive engagement and swift action against potential cyber threat. So we need to understand how we need to report all those things, and likewise we can recognize phishing attempts. So what is phishing attack we should be aware of, and we should be able to detect the common patterns, that is indicators of deception, and we should report mechanism is there, how to clearly the procedures, how we can report all those things, okay, that will be coming under this. So next we have the impact of phishing on individual and organization. The title itself says the victim can not only be an individual, it can also be an organization also. We have case studies resembling the same also. So what are the impact? It can be either consequences of data breaches as well as long-term financial implications. So what do you mean by consequences of data breaches? The heading itself defines that. So phishing attacks can lead to severe data breaches, resulting in the exposure of sensitive information, right? That can devastate personal finances and erode organizational trust among clients and stakeholders. So if the data, for example, of a bank with the details of the clients or the depositors have been leaked, the trust is also uh, eroding there, as well as the personal finances, and the hacker may take the finance or whatever assets is there, all those things is there. So consequences of data breaches can be a serious crime itself, okay. We can't predict what are the laws that can be happening to the client, and we have long-term financial implications. So this long-term financial implications means it is beyond something as immediate losses. Immediately we have certain losses, financial loss, everything will be there, but apart from that we have also some certain long-term financial losses, which include the ongoing costs related to legal actions, okay, cases will be, trials will be going on, so that area. Then regulatory fines will be coming, and the need for enhanced cybersecurity measures. So once we feel that we have been attacked, organization have been attacked, they need to implement cybersecurity measures, and it is not so cost effective certain things. So there also they need to have long-term financial implications. Okay. So now we are moving on to the best practices for phishing prevention. We know at the present scenario, phishing is happening all over the world. So we need to prevent that. So what are the practices? So implement strong email filters. Utilize advanced email filtering technologies to automatically identify and block phishing attempts, reducing the likelihood of malicious emails reaching users' inbox. So email filters can be a great helpful, as not only email filters, we need to have this calls also, voice calls as well as SMS also. Okay. Then conduct regular phishing drills. It is mainly applicable in an organization. So organize periodic simulated phishing exercises. Simulated phishing means simulated, creating, mock, okay, mock drills only. To enhance employee awareness and readiness, ensuring they can recognize and respond to real threats effectively. So when we are giving this mock drill or a mock phishing drill, they can recognize and they will get an idea how to respond when it happens in a real life. And if they are coming and encountering with such situation, they can act effectively. Okay. So next we have established clear reporting channel. Create straightforward procedure for reporting suspected phishing attempt, fostering a culture of vigilance and prompt action within the organization. So if we detect, we should not keep quiet. We should immediately report. And we can also use certain tools are there, technology have been developed, so we'll be discussing later, that also we can include here. So next we have implementing effective security measures. So it include comprehensive security training on one hand and proactive threat threat monitoring on the other hand. So comprehensive security training means regularly scheduled training session for employees on recognizing phishing attempts and understanding security protocols are essential for fostering a proactive security culture within the organization. So when we are talking about the organization, we can include training sessions not only for organization, for each individual should have certain training sessions, should attend certain training session to understand what is this phishing, what can we do, all those things. Okay. And we have proactive threat monitoring. So implementing continuous monitoring system to detect unusual activities and potential phishing threat can significantly enhance an organization's ability to respond swiftly to emerging cyber risk. So why we are focusing on organization is because if an individual is losing their personal data, the loss when we compare it with an organization losing the data of a huge number of people is more, right? That's why we are focusing mostly on organization here. So it is not necessary that only organization should be trained or whatever it is. It is each individual should be aware of for what is phishing and what are the effective security measures, all those things. When we are talking about the employee training and awareness program, we have enhanced threat recognition, realistic simulation exercises, ongoing education commitment. So what is this enhanced threat recognition? That is giving training programs to empower employees to identify various phishing tactics, reducing the likelihood of successful attack through informed vigilance and proactive behavior. So they are already trained. So they will be monitoring or they will be conducting the vigilance, and they can easily detect the upcoming threat, or when the threat arises, they can actively or effectively do whatever is necessary. Then we have realistic simulation exercises. This is nothing but we already discussed about the mock drills or phishing drills. So conducting simulated means we are creating or we are mocking something. Phishing attacks allows employees to practice their skills. So these simulated phishing attack will enhance their skills and reinforce learning and building confidence. So not only skills, it can also build confidence that each person can detect what a real threat is. Then we have ongoing education commitment. So continuous training update ensures employees stay informed about evolving phishing tactics, fostering a culture of cybersecurity awareness and resilience within the organization. So we should always keep in our mind that the hackers are more advanced. The hackers will have a more advanced thinking process, or they are more cleverer than us. So we should think ahead them. So for that we need continuous training updates or continuous training procedure, continuous education, so that the modern trends of phishing attacks or the tactics or the MO, the modus operandi they are following, all those things we should be aware of. Thus we can detect the real time or real threats. So next we are going with utilizing technology to mitigate risk. So in that we have enhanced detection algorithms, integrating real-time threat intelligence, automated user training. So enhanced detection algorithm is advanced algorithms analyze email pattern and user behavior, improving the identification of phishing attempts and reducing false positives in not cybersecurity, security system. That means we are creating some filters, email filters, all those things. Then integrating real-time threat intelligence means integrating real-time threat intelligence allows organization to adapt quickly to emerging phishing tactics, enhancing proactive defense against cyber threat. Okay, so we should be able to adapt quickly. Then we have automated user training. So what is this automated user training? Automated training platforms provide continuous education on phishing recognition, ensuring employees remain vigilant and informed about the latest phishing strategies and techniques. So for this, we can undergo certain internships or training sessions or classes related to this. So we're moving on to the next session, which means responding to phishing incidents. Step to take after a phishing attack. So which are those? Immediate verification process. So we have to be quick. Confirm the phishing attack by analyzing the communication details, identifying and the method used, and collecting evidences like screenshots to understand the attacker's scope and impact. This can actually act as an evidence also. So next we have stakeholder notification protocol. So what is that? Promptly inform key stakeholders including IT and affected individuals while ensuring compliance with the legal requirements for reporting data breaches to regulatory bodies as necessary. Nowadays also we have this scam alert in our phone, no? When we are called, when we initiate a call, we used to get this information. Then we have account security reinforcement. So that is change password for compromised account immediately. We have to quickly change our password. So whichever thing we have been vulnerable. Utilizing strong unique password and enabling two-factor authentication to enhance security against future unauthorized access. So it is very essential to have a multi-factor authentication or a two-factor authentication even in our social media accounts also. So reporting phishing attempts. Here the role of cyber experts come. So reporting phishing attempts empower individuals and organizations to contribute to a unified defense strategy, enabling cybersecurity experts to analyze the trends, enhance protective measures, and ultimately reduce the frequency and impact of such attacks. So when we are immediately reporting this phishing attempt, the cyber experts will come to know the present scenario, the trends happening in the attack, and he can also implement certain policies or protective measures to avoid or to reduce the frequency of upcoming threats. So we have many cases also. The Nordea Bank incident is one of the biggest ever online bank heist, okay, by a digital security company, okay. And the details on the data breaches have occurred of many customers. And we have further other cases like the Facebook and Google phishing scam, which occurred between 2013 to 15. Then the Kreland Bank business email compromise. Then we have the 2018 World Cup. All those things are few examples for phishing cases. Okay. So which are the continuous improvement of phishing defense strategies? They are regular strategy assessments, integration of advanced technologies, ongoing employee engagement. So what is this regular strategy assessment? It includes frequent evaluation of existing phishing defenses to identify the weakness and enhance overall effectiveness against evolving threats. So we have a what a defense mechanism that also have to be regularly monitored whether it can withstand the upcoming attack. And then we have integration of advanced technology, leveraging cutting edge tools such as AI and machine learning to improve detection rates and response time to phishing attempts. We have certain anti-phishing tools like for example which can detect the phishing attacks. So anti-phishing domain advisor, that is APDA, then we have fish tank, then webroot anti-phishing, malwarebytes anti-phishing, Kaspersky anti-phishing are few examples of the advanced technology. So we can utilize these things to get as a preventive measure. Then we have ongoing employee engagement. Implement continuous training and awareness program to keep employees informed about the latest phishing tactics and reinforce their role in defense strategies. So it is very essential in the cyber world that we should be updated always. We should keep ourselves updated. What is happening? What are the trends? What we should do? What are the new equipments that can prevent all those attacks? So we should be having an mindset to continue learning, and it is very essential, then only we can prevent the attack, because the crime also is different, the trend is increasing, the MO will be varying, so we should be updated ourselves. So with this we'll come to an end of the presentation. So I'm concluding the presentation, and I thank all of you for being a listener, patiently listening to my small presentation. And I hope it is clear what is phishing and what are the common type of phishing attacks. And thank you. Thank you so much.
So now let's check how to clone a site. So I'll be demonstrating an example to create a site which is like a cloning of site only. Okay, so for that we can use Kali Linux itself. It is very familiar to you all. So in that we should type set toolkit, then sudo set toolkit. We can give those commands. After that we'll get a list of activities. So in that you can click the first one, which is social engineering attack. So it will take you to the next one. So in that the second one you can see website attack vectors. So you have to type 2. Then we have other options are coming. In that you can go with credential harvester attack, which is number 3. So you can type 3 and give enter. Then we have site cloner. So we are doing here site cloning, right? So you can go with site cloner, which is 2. So after typing say site cloner, you can give the IP address which is displayed there itself, and then it will ask you to give the site which you want to clone. So you can give any site. Here it is HTTP and everything is accepted. So here I'm just typing in Amazon.in, and it will create a site which is cloned, and this site can be used for phishing attack. Okay, I hope it is clear. Thank you.